Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, we're going to be starting the year of the Mythographic. I am focusing on Mythographic books this year. I'm going to have one book each month that I'm really focusing on, and then I've got more than 12 books, more than 12 Mythographics. So I need to kind of share the love here, but I'm just going to give you just a little visual here. So this is my stack, and I will just kind of topple it over here. This is what I got. There's quite a few, and I don't have all of them either. So it's crazy. It's out of control, and I'm buying the 2 new ones that are coming out this year too. So I am going to go through these books with you. I'm going to share the pages I've completed, tag some pages along the way that I think I might be interested in doing color alongs or just coloring on my own. And yeah, I'm ready to kick off this year of coloring with Mythographic being the focus. I'm excited. All right, so let me get this cleaned up and we'll get started. All right, so in my coloring planner, my 2025 coloring planner, this is again made by Amanda Colors here on YouTube and Instagram. Check out her channel. Check out this awesome planner on Amazon. It's amazing. I love it. I have gone ahead and listed all of the Mythographics I have. This one is on its way. This one is en route. This is the newest one by Fabiana. I thought the Joseph Kattenbang one was coming out first, but I was incorrect. The Fabiana Fantasy Forest is coming out. So that should be here in about a week for me, week and a half. So yeah, so I have, what did I say, 19? Yes, there will be 19. And 20 by April, because that's when the Joseph Kattenbang one comes out. Yeah, so I'm going to have 20 books that I'm going to have to try to color in this year. That's my goal. I'm very excited. I think that I'm going to be able to pull it off. Now, it might just be one page in each book, and that's okay. But yeah, I am super excited. So we're going to start with Frozen Fantasies and Wild Winter, because this month, for January of 2025, Frozen Fantasies is my focus book. And I picked this one over Wild Winter because I have colored more in Wild Winter, and I've only colored one page in this one. So I really wanted to get some done in here. However, this book does have the hidden objects in it. It's not my favorite, but I do have several pages that I've already prepped in here. So I've already covered up the white lines, which is fantastic. But this book is gorgeous. Even with the hidden objects, it's just a stunning book. Like that one is kind of calling my name too. But I have started one in here just to kind of color on my own off screen. And then I've got a selection here of ones that I could color on screen with you guys. I'm going to try to do a color along each month in these books as well. So I think this one is one of them that I was thinking about. It's beautiful. There are several in here that I just adore, but a lot of them are just so frustrating because those hidden objects are right in the middle. I do like this mermaid one as well. That one's really pretty. Let's see what else I have in here. So there's my finish page. It's my colorful ice giraffes, I guess. Really liked that one, the way that one turned out. But I haven't colored in this one since because I think of the hidden objects. But I like that one. That one's really pretty. I think I'm just going to stick with the ones that I have pre-prepared. So this is one that I'm going to color on my own. I like the way that it's looking so far. That's just chalk pastel so far in the background and markers, water-based markers. So I think that's going to be pretty. Let's see, where are the ones? Such beautiful pages. Gosh, I love her art style. I really love this one. I had a coloring friend on Instagram has colored this one already this year, and it's just gorgeous. You can check out the hashtag Color Mythographic 2025, and you can see everybody's pages will be there, so you can see everybody's stuff. So this is one that I have also gone ahead and got all the white, or the hidden objects whited out. And to do that, I just use a Posca pen, and then I use a fine liner to come back in and redraw the little, the line art. And I've got a video about that out there on my channel. So if you're interested, you can do that. I'll try to link it in the description if I remember to do that. But then this is another one that I thought was just stunningly beautiful. And I think this one would be so pretty, to make it look like Elsa and Anna's castle from Frozen. I just think that would be gorgeous. So that's another possibility too. But yeah, one of those three I think will probably be, I like that one too. Why am I so drawn to these icy dragons? That one's gorgeous too. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, see, it's just almost every page in here. I'm just like, yes, I could color that. That's beautiful. I even like the front, the cover pages on a lot of the books, because it's this stunningly beautiful image, and it would be really pretty to color it, I think. And the hidden objects in this don't seem too weird. Like, wow, there's a ruler here and there's a little cat guy here. But some of the other things kind of look like they could go with. But, so yeah, so that's Frozen Fantasies. You will have a color along this month from this book, and hopefully some other pages done in this one as well. Next is Wild Winter. So this is the other Frozen winter themed book that Mythographic has, out of the ones that I have. I don't know if there's another one out there. There might be. But this one is another one that's just stunningly beautiful. This one also does have some hidden objects in it, but in Joseph Kattenbang's books, the hidden objects tend to be less obtrusive and make sense. Like, for example, on this bee page, they have one of those little smoky machine things that calm the bees down. That's one of the hidden objects. And another one is like a beehive, and another one is a jar of honey. So they make sense, and like a honey dipper right there. So they make sense. Whereas Fabiana's pages I think it just seems like maybe Castle Point Books just kind of went in and added a bunch of hidden objects to her pages. So I don't know. These ones make more sense. This is one that I want to do, and I've had this marked for a really long time. I'm hoping that I can get this done, but I really love this image. It's so beautiful. And then I have this color palette and this, look at those inspiration images. Like, how pretty is that? I did go through and find some pencils that would work possibly for me too. So yeah, we'll see. That one is one that I would love to do. Really any page in here. I would really like to do this one as well. This one I'm thinking of maybe doing for the Chinese New Year, because the next year coming up is Year of the Snake. So this one would be beautiful. I've seen this one done really cool as well. That one was, I can't remember who did it, but it was like really interesting colors. Loved it. Yeah, this one is just chock full of gorgeous pages. This is another one of my favorites. Stunningly beautiful. I really love this one as well, with the northern lights. And I don't know what this is in the sky, but it's so cute. Maybe it's like a ferret. It's ferret-like, maybe an otter. But I think it would be really a beautiful page to do. So this is one of the pages that I've done. Lots and lots of sparkle on this page. I'm hoping you can see some of the shine and some of the sparkle on it. It's really beautiful. I had a lot of fun. I just went with all pinks and really enjoyed that one. I've also colored this one. And again, I went with, normal color tigers, but then I did the orange or the purple in the background to contrast with the orange. Again, I got a lot of sparkle on these gemstones. Yeah. Like that one too. Yeah, but a lot of these, this one I've seen a lot. This one's really beautiful too. Yeah, just stunningly beautiful artwork in this book. Love that one. So yeah, I do have a few marked in here, so hopefully I've seen this one a bunch too, and that one's really cute. I really like that one. And this one. And this one. There's so many. And this one. And this one. There's so many in this book. I just love it. So that is Mythographic Wild Winter. Okay, so now we're going to go through, not necessarily in order, but kind of, I've grouped them into two sections. So the first section is all of the ones with the hidden objects. And then later we'll go through the ones without the hidden objects. So first up we have animals. This is the very first mythographic that I think, and I got this book. I was so excited to color it. I was going to color it from front to back. I loved the cover, so I immediately colored the cover page. And then when I was done with this, I did this all with pencil. When I was done with it, I was like, I am never coloring another one of those pages again. It was rough. It took a long time. My hand was hurting. And this was probably before I had really good pencils too. It's a pretty page once it's done for sure, but I know that I can't do that again. Then the next page that I tried to color in this book was this one. And I really hated the way that it turned out. It was before I knew how to do any kind of water mediums in the background. I was just experimenting with things. I don't love it, but it's done. I could probably black it out and it would be fine, which I might actually do that. I might do that because this part I don't mind so much. I wish the gorilla was a little darker, but I don't mind this color palette that's on him. So yeah, so there's that. And then I've gone through, there's a lot of whips in this book. So I've got lots of things started. So these ones will all be ones that I'll probably end up working on unless something goes with a theme that I decide to add in. I really like that one. Now this one does have a few weird hidden objects, but some of them make sense. So like this is a walrus and it's cold, so there's a snowman and there's a sled and there's like a Santa hat and a candy cane. So it kind of makes sense on some of these, but I really love, I just love the way that these are laid out. And I can't remember who on Instagram it was, but they had completed this book and it's just gorgeous the way they've colored it. I want to say it's Sue coloring, but I will have to double check. If that's not it, then yeah, that's my only guess right now. But it's stunningly beautiful. I really liked this one too. Yeah, I have, like I said, several in here. Oh, there's another snake one. That one would be cool. I'm gonna be marking things as we go along too. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get. There's another one I started. So some of these I went through, like this one I went through with a paint wash. I think that's just acrylic paint. Or maybe that's just watercolor. Maybe that's just a watercolor wash probably. But just to get started on something. There's another one there. I've got notes in here too. Oh, I had the note to color the chameleon the same color as the background so that it blended in, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, lots and lots of cute pages. There's one I started. These do take a little bit longer to color, but the ones that I've finished, I do really like. And these are ones that you can just like work on a little bit and then set it to the side and work on a little bit. So this one was all based with watercolor. Then I went in with a little bit of pencil to shade. I've got a lovely distress ink background with a honeycomb there for the bear and the honey. And then a little bit of stickles and a little bit of silver gel pen on some of the hidden objects. But I really like the way that one turned out. There's another one started. I know I've got some more. That's another one I finished. I don't love the background as much on this one. I was trying for something and it just didn't quite work, but it's all right. It's a finished page. Yeah, I do like this side. I don't love the background there, but that's okay. There's another one I started. This one I do really like. It's a very subtle pattern in the background. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, but it was a chalk pastel and I used a stencil on top of it. And the stencil, I didn't seal it, so it's probably rubbed off at this point. But I really like this color palette. Used a little bit of gold. I was very inspired by the front where they've got all of the hidden objects, you know, with the metallic sheen. So I did that on several of mine where I've got like a nice bronze color metallic pen in there. I'm hoping you can see some of that sheen. But yeah, so there's that one. There's another one I started. That one was marked. What was this one marked for? Oh, that was probably, I was probably going to try to do that for Christmas one time because I can see like the flowers, all like reds and whites, and then a beautiful greens everywhere. And then of course, like the reindeer, have that be like a reindeer. That'd be really beautiful that way. Yeah, here's one that's started. So this one I just have to go through and do some pencil shading and then color in the hidden objects. So yeah, and then background too. Same with this one, I've got the animals started. But yeah, so that is Mythographic Animals. This one is Imagine. This one is one that I have a couple done in, but again, this is one where it's just a ton of stuff. And it's hard to sometimes see what everything is. Joseph's later work, I really, really love. His earlier work is harder for me because there's so many tiny little details. But this was one of the ones that I finished from this book. I really like it. And then I've got, let's see, I'm just going to do a faster flip through this one. I know for sure that I have one done, and I have some marked in here to color. Oh, that was one of them, actually. So this griffin, maybe it's a griffin, with this little girl here. But like looking at it from far away, it's probably hard to see. But when you look at it up close, you can kind of see some of the details. So there's that girl right there. But once you get started with these, they do go a little faster than you think that they are going to. This was another one that I really liked, with some koi fish here. This one's beautiful. I've seen this one done many ways. It's gorgeous. This one I really liked. That's a good one. I like that dragon. Here's one that I finished. So this is an early work for me, but I do like the way that it turned out. I think it's really cute with the seals and the polar bears. Super cute. I wonder if there's any snake ones in here. There are several mermaids though. Like there was one back there, and then this one is a mermaid here. That one's cute. I like that one. This one's really cool. Oh, this one I've already got marked. Yeah, I do like that one. Again, but just like all of the tiny little things. And once you start coloring, it's a lot easier to see what everything is supposed to be. But when you first look at it, it sometimes is a little overwhelming, especially for me. I really liked this one. I don't love the fish in there. I think I would probably just color over that all and not necessarily do any detail work on that part. Maybe do a reflection of her. But like all of the fish and stuff, I would probably just cover. This is another really beautiful one, but again, there's just so many little things. So much little stuff. I'm a sucker for any of them with books. I've not colored any of the ones with books, but I really love all the ones with books. Yeah, these ones are so cool, but so detailed for sure. This one I really like. That one's a really cool one. So there's multiples in here that I will be able to, use for whatever month theme it is. I think this one will probably be one of my focus books, just because this is one that I haven't given as much love to. So I need to probably make a list of that. So for sure, let me grab my planner here. I'm going to put maybe a little asterisk next to the ones that are monthly choices. So let's do that. So we'll do Frozen Fantasies and Imagine are going to be ones that I'm going to do these will be my color along books. Because that one's really cool. I like that one a lot. That one's really beautiful. Yeah, there's a ton in this one. And yeah, I could definitely find something to fit whatever month I choose to color this one in. That one's gorgeous. I love this one's one of my favorites. I think that's so cool. Yeah. I didn't see any snakes in this one. Did you see any snakes? There's a bunch of tentacles coming out of that one. That one freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, I didn't see any snakes in this one, but that's okay. Okay, so that was Mythographic. Imagine. I keep saying Mythographic. They're all Mythographic. You know that. This is what this video is about. Okay, so Enchanted Castles. This is, I think, the first one. I don't know if this is the first one by Fabiana Attanasio, but it's one of her early ones. And I love the artwork, but again, this is one that's super, super detailed. And so I only have I have one completed page and then a couple of whips in here. So the first one I have is this one, which I've got a ton of stickles on there. I don't know if you'll be able to see any of that sparkle or not, but it's super sparkly. I used alcohol markers and I don't know what else I used on this. But yeah, I like the way that it ended up looking. It's not my favorite page, but it's fine. Like this one, there's no way. I would go crazy trying to color that. There's no way. But there are several other books in here that I could see. Like this one's really cool. This one's really cool. This one's really cool. So yeah, there's many, many ones to offset the ones that are just absolute no's for me. That one's neat. That one's gorgeous. Yeah. But again, this one would take serious Posca, because there's a plane right in the middle of the thing. There's a glove over here. There's a piece of pie, a wine glass. I mean, it's just like a strawberry. So yeah, those ones would all need to be whited out. That one's cool. This might be another one that I'm gonna just need to select. I don't know. So here's one of my whips. Thankfully, I do have some colors written down. I don't know how much of that I'll keep. Well, since I've already started it, I'll probably need to finish doing it that way. I think I used this in my video on how to cover up the white or the hidden objects. But yeah, that one's a cool page. Here's another one. I know that I used this one in that video as well. I don't know that I'll ever finish that one, but I might. And then I love this one. It's gorgeous. I love this one. This one, I just have to finish this side and color the hidden objects. That's all I have to do. I have my colors written in. I don't know why I haven't gone through to finish this. It's a gorgeous image too. Like, I love the tree. I love the little fairies. I don't know why I haven't just colored it in. But I like it a lot. That one's cool. Yeah, so there's a ton in this one too. I do have one more whip in here that I really like, but I just haven't done any more on it. So I had pencils set aside for a really long time that I was just grabbing them and coloring, but I have since put those away, so I would have to kind of figure out what pencils I need to use. But I like it. I think it's a pretty page. Yeah, so, oh, and it's got lots of, I don't know if you can see that, it's got lots of shimmer on it from like just glitter gel pens and stuff. Yeah. So that is Enchanted Castles. This is one that I would love to keep going on. This one would be a good one to finish in the fall, for sure. Maybe that'll be a fall book. I need to make notes of this as I'm talking, because otherwise I'm not going to remember any of this. But yeah, so that's Enchanted Castles. Next we have Odyssey. This was my favorite book for a really long time until some of the newer ones came out. This one is gorgeous. It's based on myths and stories, and I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. I've colored not many. I've colored several in here. Again, though, some of the details on things are just so intricate. There's so many tiny little things to color. And that's kind of how I felt on one of these ones that I'm getting ready to show you. When I started coloring, I was like, what did I get myself into? This is just a cool, really cool book. So yeah, so this one is one that I started, and then I started looking at all of these tiny little buildings and the castle scene back here, and then all of the trees that I had to color. I just was like, what did you do? Why did you do this? But I really like the way it turned out in the end. I think it's really cool. I like the way that I did the buildings and everything. I wasn't sure how to do it. I don't know how to color like big giant landscapes with all those different buildings. So I just did my best and it turned out okay. But yeah, I really like this. I love the tree. I think it's a cool page. And there's so many in this book that I love. This is another one where I started it and I was like, what? Because all of these little leaves are just, there's so many little intricate pieces, and like the poles on either side of the, like lots of little details that you had to color. But I think it's really cool, and I really like the, I used a gold glitter watercolor over top of some pencils and alcohol markers on that center, and it just turned out so neat. I think it looks awesome. But yeah, really like that page too. Yeah, and there's several more in here that I would love to color. They're just, I don't know that there's one page in here that I dislike. There are some that I'm intimidated by. Really like this one too. That would be perfect. There's a color along right now. Jordy Colors is doing a fairy tales color along, and she has one for the Snow Queen. So this would be perfect for that. It's a beautiful page. This was the first one I ever colored in this book, and it's one of my faves. One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite fairy tales. So yeah, really like that one. It is a color along on the channel too. It's one of my very early color alongs, so it's many parts, but you can check it out. There should be a playlist for it in my playlists. This one is one that really intimidates me because there's so much stuff. I don't know that I would ever color it because there's so many little things. This one is a little overwhelming, but I have seen it done and it's amazing finished. This is one that I started with my coloring buddy B, and I don't think either one of us has finished it. It was supposed to be a buddy color, and I got some of it done. I got stuck. So maybe that one's one I can finish. Ooh, that's a good snake one. I like that one. I'm not planning on coloring a lot of snakes this year. I realized that it was the year of the snakes, and I've been drawn to those lately for some reason. So yeah, okay. I like that one. This is probably my favorite page in the book. This was a buddy color with my friend Danielle, who is at Tavorna on Instagram. She's so ridiculously talented in her coloring, and I was so excited when we were able to work on this together. And her page is stunningly gorgeous, and I was just like, I need to bring my A game. So I really like the way that this ended up looking. I like the glowing effects, like from the sun, the light rimming on his body, and then like where the wings are burnt because the sun is burning them up. Yeah, I really like this one. It's one of my favorite pages I think I've ever done. And then yeah, there's just so many in here that I adore. Love this one. I do have another whip in here. This is one my son wanted me to color. Maybe I'll color this one this year too. We all know how this goes though. I pick out so many pages and then there's just no way. This one is one that I've seen many people color too, and I really like the way that that looks. And this would be a wonderful page to color in October for Dia de los Muertos. I think that would be awesome. This one's really cool. And then this is the one, another one that I started. I've got quite a bit of it done. I just have to do some shading on a few things here and there. And then I'll be done. Like I need to shade the gates and some of the greenery down here. I've got the greenery and the trees and everything shaded up there already. I need to do a little more shading on the characters too. Maybe a tiny little bit more on the steps, just to darken up some of the shadows, but I like the way that's looking. And then I've started that one too, just barely. I think that one might be, I don't know if I'm gonna just do alcohol markers on that and not, I don't know. We'll see. Gorgeous book. Love this book. Want to color in it more. And yeah. Hoping I can finish up my whips in here this year. Okay, next is Aquatic. This is another older one from Joseph Katzenbach, so there's a lot of tiny little details. But I do have several in here flagged that I would like to color, and I do have, I think I only have one completed page. But these ones would be good pages to work on for May. So this one and Deep Blue, which I don't have any pages in Deep Blue, so I'm gonna have Deep Blue be my, I don't think I do. No, I don't. So I'm gonna have Deep Blue be one of my books to work in this year for my color alongs. Okay, so that'll be a May one. So anyway, so let's do Aquatic first, and then we can talk about Deep Blue. But this one is gorgeous too, and this will be another one that I can color in May as well. It's just stunning. But again, lots of tiny little details that you have to color in. That one's really cool. And I do like it a lot. Let's see if we can find my pages. So I have a few tagged. I have this one that I love. I have this one that's really cool. I liked this one a lot. I think I tagged all the ones with mermaids. I think maybe that's what it was. That one's really neat. I didn't tag that one. That's cool though, like looks like they're about to fight. That one's really neat. This one is gorgeous. So beautiful. I do really like the one that I finished in this book. So as soon as we get to that, oh, I like that one with all the rays. That one's neat. I do like that one too. Maybe I'll tag that one as well. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's just cute. All right, this is a whip that I have. This one was started a long, long time ago with my coloring buddy, Emma, from Emma Colors 2020. And neither one of us could do it. So I got this far in mine. I'm not sure even how much Emma did on hers, but I was just like, that's just, I'm done. But I don't know, maybe I could finish it. Maybe I could. There's a lot in here that are really gorgeous. So this is my completed page. I love the way that it turned out. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for a really long time, and then I decided to just do like an Ursula color scheme and went from there, and it turned out really neat. I've got this black, I've got some black stickles on the background over top of like black, I don't know if it's black, it might just be black watercolor. Yeah, and then lots of silver, metallic on the chains, and then like this really fun green glowy, like neon green glowy color for all the little bubbles and things. So yeah, and her eyes. Love this one. So that is Aquatic by Joseph Katzenbach. The next one is Deep Blue. So this is one that I don't have anything colored in. I have several, well, I just have a couple marked. But this is one I think that I'm going to have be my focus book for May. I'm thinking. This one is iffy for me for some reason. Some of them I really like, and some of them, like this one, I don't love. I don't get why the city is I don't know. I don't love that, but there's a few in here that I really do like. I like this eel coming out of the moon. I think that one's kind of cool. I love the axolotls. Anytime there's an axolotl though, I'm all about it. That one's neat. This one I don't love that one. That one's pretty cool. That one's cool. That one I really like, actually. I really like that one too. Yeah, so I'm gonna, oh, there's a few. There's actually a few in here that I do. I thought I had more in here that I disliked, but maybe not. But you can see the difference in like this one now. So this is one that, I don't think this one has hidden objects, does it? It does not. So this is one of the ones that does not have hidden objects. So that'll be nice. And also you can see the difference in like just the amount of things to color. Fabiana really started to be a little bit more simple with her coloring, or with her arts, her drawings, I should say. And yeah, I appreciated it because I like some detail, but I don't need too much. Too much just throws me completely off the page. But yeah, there's a couple in here that I really did like. This one scares me because it reminds me of like, I don't know. I just feel like that is about to be eaten. Like all of these are going to close up and eat the castle, and that freaks me out. I kind of like the giraffe, the coral giraffe. I think that's kind of neat. My book is starting to fall apart a little bit too. That hasn't happened with any other book. I like this little robot and the fish too. That one's neat. I love this one. Gorgeous. And then this one is another one. This one, since there's a mermaid in there, that's kind of why I wanted to work on that one. So that's a possibility. Yeah, not as many. Oh, that one's neat. Not as many in here that I like a lot, but there's still some really great ones in here. So yeah, so that's Deep Blue by Fabiana Attanasio. Okay, next is Dream Garden. This is also by Fabiana Attanasio. This is one that does have the hidden objects in it, unfortunately. So this is another one that you would have to deal with it how you will. I mean, some people just don't, some people color them, some people completely ignore them, color right over them. Some people use like a gold metallic or silver metallic or some kind of metallic pen and color them in and just have them be solid like they are on the front. And then some people like to cover them up, which is, I'm usually one of those people. This is another one that kind of threw me off a little bit. Some of them are awesome. Like I love this one, but then others I'm just like, what is happening? I like that one. Yeah, there's some really, some good ones and some not my favorite ones. Like this one doesn't, I don't need that one. That's nice. This one's really nice, and I have pre-prepared that one. I've already whited out some of this stuff. I like that one a lot. I like this tiki one too. That would be a fun one. I always love a giraffe. Yeah, like that. I like that. This one I've started, and I did come to the realization that I don't like water mediums in this book. I don't know what it is, or like, you know, watercolor pencils. I didn't love it. So I started using, I don't know what I started using. And then switched pretty quickly to pencils. And then I did all of my, I do like the grass, the little grass squares in there. I think that looks kind of neat. And once I get that all done, it'll be cool. But at least I have some notes on what I want to keep doing with that. That one's cool. That one's neat. Yeah, so there's, like in this one, there's a few that are really nice and some that I'm just like, what? This is one that I've started. So all the hidden objects are already whited out, so that one would be a nice one to go through and do. I just saw another coloring buddy, Phaedra, on Instagram just colored this one. It's really cool. It looks really neat. There's one I started, and all of those are whited out, so that would be a fun one. I really like this one. And then this is another one that I've done that I just adore. Of course, it's got an axolotl in it, so. You can see I did leave, I left that little hidden object, but all the other ones are covered up. Yeah, that one was a fun one. Okay, so this one I'm gonna make another, or have this be another book to focus on, because I don't think that I would color in it otherwise. So most of the ones so far are just ones that I haven't given any love to, really. So I mean, there's one finished page in that one, but next is, let's do this one. Next is Paradise. I do have, I think, a couple finished in here, but another one that has a ton of hidden objects. I do like the images in this one a little bit better, I think. They're really, I don't know what it is exactly, but I like that. I did go through and white those out. I don't dislike that page. I don't really know why I whited them out on that page, but I did on that one too. I like that one. That one's really beautiful. This one was one of my favorites. Has all of the image, or all of the hidden objects whited out already, so that'd be a good one to color. Same with this one. This one intimidates me though, because I always, every time I go to color food, I just get stuck. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I have to make it look exactly real, but I really don't. I can color this any color I want and it'll be fine. So I might do that one. I've seen this one many times. It's always stunningly beautiful. I really like this dragon. I like that one. This is one I did. Really like the way that that ended up turning out. I started using alcohol markers a little bit more on these, and yeah, that really helped speed the page up quite a bit. And I really like it. I like all the colorful dots in the background with the stickles on it, and then all of the gems and everything. I just think that turned out really cool. That one's neat. That one's neat. Yeah, so there's a ton in here. That one. Oh, that one's already got all of the stuff whited out. That would be pretty. In the spring, that'd be really pretty. This one is also, I just went through and whited out everything in this book. I do like this one too. That'd be a nice wintry page, or another one for like October-ish, because of the full moon and the wolves. I don't know, I like that one. That one's cool. I did another one here where I whited everything out. I have not gone back through to get all of the things colored back in though, or drawn back in. And maybe I just missed this bit here. I'll get a little bit here. But you can see, like, especially when there's like a hidden object here, it's really difficult to get your all of the little fronds drawn back in the right way. Yeah, I had another one over here that was tricky. Got a couple places, but that's cool. I didn't realize I had done that one. That one might be one that I could do. I did finish this one. I think I did this one last year. And I do like the way that it ended up looking. I knew I wanted yellow tulips, but that's all I knew. And then I was like, well, what color do I do this weird ribbony thing? And so then I just matched that to the clouds and the windmills in the background. And there's a bunch of stickles on it. I'm hoping you can see that because it's pretty shiny and sparkly. And then I did use, so I covered up some of the hidden objects, but I left a couple as well. So I left this one. I left this one and just did it with a solid gold gel pen. The same here with this little horseshoe, and then I colored in this little clock. I don't know why I left those ones and not others. Maybe the other ones just didn't make any sense, but everything else was covered up. There was like a dolphin here. I don't know if you'll be able to see where it was, but like when you look at it far away, you can't hardly tell it's there. But yeah, there's that. That one's a nice one. That one's a nice one. That one. I love, oh, this one's already got the images widened out. This is one that I really wanted to do for a while. I'm just really drawn to it for some reason. I'm not sure what exactly it is. Someone just did this one too on Instagram for my hashtag this year. That's beautiful. It turned out so beautiful. So check out that hashtag and you can see some of those. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. This one all has, okay, this book is definitely ready for me to color in. Yeah, I'm excited for that. This one is one of the first ones I did in here, and this done with Crayola pencils. I did the background with Crayola pencils, which let me tell you, after that, my hand, I could not color for a good long while after that. But I like it, and it is a color along on the channel too, so if you're interested, you can check that out. This one is all like Inktense and markers. And then I've got some sparkly shiny stuff on the water there too, so that's kind of fun. I really like the way that turned out. And I like my pink dolphins. So yeah, so that is Paradise. That one is one that will be easy to color in because it's all prepared and ready for me to go. Okay, and then I think now we are at the books that are all after they have taken the crazy hidden objects out. So I was very excited once these books started coming out, and I've bought every one by Fabiana and Joseph since they started doing that. I have purchased a couple others. I purchased two by, I can't remember their name, Alessandra Fusi maybe, is that the artist? And hers were just way too detailed for me. I had seen some beautiful pages done in her books, but it was just too much for me personally. So I had to destash those. And I have not purchased any of the other newer ones. Like there's a crystal one that I didn't get. And like I want to say like a magic apothecary or something like that I didn't buy. But I think I've got all of the Joseph and Fabiana books because those are just my favorites. So in Menagerie, I think I have a page or two done in this, but I love almost every image in this book. I just think it's such a neat book. All of these ones towards these next few that I'm going to be showing you are like pretty much every image in there is gorgeous. I loved this one. I did this for a How I Color Alligators page, so you can kind of see a little bit of that if you check out my Animal Alphabet series, which I've only gotten a few of those done. I don't have all of them done, but I have at least the alligator one done. I know that's probably a crocodile. I don't know. I can't remember now how their teeth go. But yeah, really liked that one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That one's so beautiful. Snake. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice one. Cool. Yeah, I'm not... Oh, Shelly did this one. Shell's Coloring Journey just did this one, I don't know, last year maybe? And it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, so... Oh, axolotls. I like that one. Yeah, these ones are so beautiful. I've also done this one, which I really like the way that turned out. I used metallic watercolors on the little confetti and the streamers there. That was really fun. And then tried to do like a really, I don't know, not fancy mask, but something that was nice, that looked nice. So instead of using like bright primary colors or anything, I went with this beautiful deep red and creams and golds, and then kind of did the building back here to match. And then it just kind of all pops off of this bright turquoisey water. I liked that one. I have started this one. So this is all done so far with like holographic watercolor. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. So I don't know what else to do with this one. That one might be one that I could think about what I want to do, but I don't know. Yeah, all of these in this book I love. This one kind of confused me. I was going to try to color this one because I thought it was like actually like the fish swimming up the river, but then there's like holes with flowers coming out of it. So I was like, is this ground? Is it water? What is happening? Because I wanted to color a bear with like the salmon swimming, but I'm not sure what's happening there. If you guys know, let me know. This one kind of freaks me out as well, but I think it's pretty. Yeah, I love all that. Love that one. That one's so cool. Yeah, this is an awesome book. This one also freaks me out a little bit too. Just like the armadillo splitting open. I was like, poor armadillo. That was cool. But yeah, Menagerie, love it. Good book. Cosmic Spirit. I only have one finished page in here. This might be another good one to do as a focus book. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick this one as one of my focus books. Where's my Cosmic Spirit? Okay, so I have 4 picked so far. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. There are tarot cards and astrology signs and all kinds of stuff in this. It's beautiful. And I'll take it out and look at it and be like, I need to color it, and then I just don't. So yeah, whichever month I pick for this, I will probably end up doing that month's star sign. This one was also done by my coloring friend Phaedra, and she just knocked this one out of the park. It's so gorgeous. So here is the one that I've done in this book. I do like it. It's so vibrant. I like super, super bright blue. And then I wanted the golds and yellows to just really pop off the page. So I like the way that ended up looking. And I like the blue turtle instead of the green. I think that looks cool. But yeah, like that one a lot. Yeah, so this is a cool one. This is one I've had marked to color for a really long time. I would love to do that one. I also really like this one. So one of those I would really like to do. So yeah, so there's Cosmic Spirit. Let's see. What is next? Let's just do the last Fabiana one, and then we'll go through Joseph Kettenbang's ones. So this is Fairy Wonderland. I also have one colored in this one. This is a newer book, so I don't feel quite so bad about only having one done in here, but there's so many. I love that one. There's, again, so many in here that are just stunningly beautiful. This one's one of my favorites too. And I did this one. So this one was done as a buddy color with my coloring friend Jen at Jen's Coloring Corner. And we did this beautiful crystal hedgehog. I think it turned out so fun, and I like the little dark fairy, like, because it's underground with the crystal hedgehog, so would be like a dark elf or a dark, what are the dark something else? Dark dwarves? I don't remember. There's another in D&D. My brain went nerd mode for a second. In D&D, there are a couple of classes of characters that you can be that are like, they live underground, so they're dark elves or something. I don't know, but that's kind of my thought process when I was coloring the page. I do like this one too. I don't know why. I just like this little guy up here. He's just hanging out, and I don't know, it's cute. Yeah, this one's awesome. Love it. This one was really cool. I like that one a lot. That one. This one is another one that I've seen done just stunningly beautiful. So yeah, so there are, I mean, I could flip to any page. This one is another one I really like. I could flip to any page in this book and just be like, yep, I'll color that one. Even the possum unicorn. I love that page. It's so neat. Yeah, really like it. Like I said, any of those ones would be awesome to do. It's cool. Okay, this one is a possibility for, oh, I like that one a lot too. This one's a possibility for one to focus on because I really love that book. But I also love the next 5 a whole bunch. So you're just going to keep hearing me say, I love it, I love it, I love it. We're going to start with Labyrinth because I don't have anything colored in this yet. And so this one will be a focus book because it needs some love. I got it and I adore every single page in this book. It's such a cool idea. And they look so beautiful when they're done. I don't know which one I'll do in this one yet, but I had a couple ideas for some of them, and then I do have one marked. I don't know what I have it marked for, but it's just, I just love this. This one was one of my favorites. I think that's really cool. This one, the owl. Ugh, I love this. I like the bee one here. I like this dragon one. Yeah, this is a cool, cool book. Were there any snakes in this one? No, a couple of dragons, but no snakes that I could find. So, but yeah, this one is definitely a focus book. Next would be, let's do Aviary. This is another one. I've got a couple of them done in here, but this is another one where it's just like every single page I could sit down and color and be so happy. I've seen this one done so many times and it's always so cute. It just makes me smile. Yeah, this is a gorgeous book. So I've done this one, which is fine. I don't love it, but it's done. I do like my hummingbirds. I don't like the background of this one, but I do like my hummingbirds. Beautiful. And this is the other one I did. I really do like this one too. I think this chicken turned out really cute. And then all the little chicks. And this was done around Easter, I think. So I think that's why the eggs are like Eastery colors. And I did pink in the trees instead of green. Yeah, that one's a cute. That one's a cute one. Well, that's gorgeous. This is such a beautiful book. I really like to look at illustrations of birds. It's hard for me sometimes to color them. I love this one too, but I really like to look at them. Maybe I'll do some owls. We could do an owl color along. And I could, oh, there's a snake. Another snake. A snake and a parrot. I think that's what that is. That's cute. I don't know why I'm so focused on the snakes, guys. It doesn't make any sense. I could just happily color this book all year and that be the only one I work in. But I can't do that. So that's another one that is a possibility for a focus book. Next would be Voyage. This is another one where I think I have one page done. Maybe? Or maybe I don't have any pages done in this one either, but I have a ton marked. So that one I adored. But this is another one where I could just sit and work in this book all year and not have to color anything else. And I would be happy. yeah, so I have this one finished. This was a buddy color with Kay, at Coloring with Kay. And I just really like the way that this one ended up turning out. Lots of sparkle and shine on this one. I tried to channel my inner Coloring with Kay to do this. So there's lots of sparkle and shine on this one. And I just really like the way that it turned out. It was a really fun one to do. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All of this is gorgeous. Here's one that I have ready to go. So I have a color palette picked out. I have like a B page for inspiration. All of these little, I don't even know, wisteria. I don't know if that's wisteria or not, but I think that's what I pulled. But you know, I've got some, and then the city down here, I thought I would do it in blues and purples. I think that would be really pretty. And then have the sky kind of be similar to that in the background here. Yeah, that's my thought process for this one. So this one might be one that I could do. Yeah, I love it. Oh, I forgot I did this one. I did this one too. This one doesn't really have any, I have a tiny little bit of gold sparkle pen on the centers of the flowers, but all the other gold on here is just done with pencils. And I really liked the way that it ended up looking. I love my clock face. I think that turned out really cool. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Just a really simple background on the outside, but then I did a fun little bokeh effect on the inside of the clock. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, this is one I want to work in. Definitely, definitely. I like that one. Those little frogs are cute. I really like that one a lot. So that's another one that I would like to have be a focus book for me. Then we have Magical Earth, which is a one that I did also a couple in, maybe a couple, maybe just one. I can't remember. I've done this one. Again, just, I love it. It was such a fun page to do, and the color palette was really fun to work with. Yeah, really like that one. This is another one where I'm just like, ugh, all of these pages, every single one of them I could do, and I would be happy. I love this one. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it's gorgeous. I do love this one. However, I have no idea how I would color that. I've seen somebody on Instagram color this page and it was amazing, but I'm just like, I can't do that. There's no way. There's another owl. I liked that owl page too. That's cool. Yeah, really drawn to owls and snakes for some reason. Oh, that's a cute one. I forgot I did that one. I wanted to color that one. I like that one a lot. Shelly also did this one, and it's really cute. I like that one. All right, so I started this one, and I have not gone back to keep working on it. I was trying to just use alcohol markers to do all of this, the stonework, but I wasn't getting the glowing that I wanted quite right. So I'm trying to refigure how I want to do that. Yeah, but I like that one so far. I think that's going to be a good page when I finish it. Gosh, this book. Beautiful. Magical Earth. And then last but not least is Wild Summer. I do have one page in here that I was able to finish. And I actually, this one makes me smile. I love it. That one's cool. I like that manatee one. This one. So that's my deer page. And I tried to use a fall color palette for that one as well. I know it's a summer book, but I thought it would be just a cool image to use more fall colors. It's like early fall, but still fall. Axolotls. So cute. I'm gonna see if there's another snake page in this one too. That one's really cute. The little, oh, I like that one a lot. I like all of these. What am I saying? I like all of them. There's more giraffes. That's super cute. More tigers. Yeah, I really like that one too. All right, so now I just have to make a decision. So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need 6 more books to be focus books. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have is I'm going to have Magical Earth be 1, Aviary be 1, Wild Summer. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 3 more. Let's have this Fantasy Forest be 1. Dragon Spell is going to be the other one that comes out this year. So I'll just go ahead and write that in because I know I'm going to get it. We'll have that one be 1. So I need 1 more to be a focus book. Okay, so I'm going to pick Fairy Wonderland because then I'll have 6 Fabiana ones and 6 Joseph Kattenbang ones. Yeah, that's my plan. All right, so that was that. That is my Mythographic collection, my Mythographic plans for the year. I'm very excited. I know this was a longer video, so thanks for hanging out with me through all this. And yeah, make sure that you use that hashtag this year so I can see all of your beautiful Mythographic pages. And be on the lookout for color alongs from me throughout the year. So yeah, thanks so much for joining me. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.